What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we're taking a look at something totally different. It's not Godzilla, it's not Dragon Ball Z, it's not Guyver, it's not Predator, it's none of that stuff. Today we're going to be taking a look at something Star Wars related, which I was a big Star Wars junkie back in the day, but I had my Star Wars high many, many years ago. Did have a big Star Wars collection, then I got rid of it all to make room for Godzilla stuff and kaiju stuff. And I'm not really getting back into Star Wars. I still do like Star Wars. I have all the movies and whatnot, but I'm not going to be crazy into collecting. This is one figure that I've been hunting for a little while, and I ended up picking up at Tucson Comic Con this past. And so this is my favorite Star Wars character, pretty much. My favorite Star Wars bounty hunter character, whatever you want to call it, Bossk. I just love the reptilian type aliens and whatnot. And Bossk, he's a Trandoshan. He's really cool. I dig him, and I just had to get a figure of him. So this is probably might be my only Star Wars figure I will ever own ever again. We'll see. Depends if anything else catches my eye out there. But anyways, let's get straight on into this figure review with the box. Now, this is the Hasbro Star Wars, the Black Series from Hasbro figures. So, I mean, you got this very nice black box. I'm guessing the Black Series just means, the box wise, it's a black box. They come in these black boxes. Very nice open window so you can see the figure. A little kind of like silhouette picture of Bossk up here in the corner. On the sides, you got nothing. Bottom, of course, you got all your legal jargon and whatnot. And then, of course, on the back side, you got kind of like a little write-up with a picture of Bossk and stuff kind of silhouetted in there. It's kind of hard to see. But anyway, I'll read that for you guys. It's pretty much, and he's number 10 in this lineup, I guess. But anyways, Bossk is one of the bounty hunters hired by Darth Vader to search for the Millennium Falcon and its rebel crew. That's it. That's as basic as it gets. But that's cool that they made a figure of Bossk. Bossk was one of those characters. Again, he's pretty much my favorite, and I don't think he ever really got enough. I mean, I know he was like in a comic series and stuff like that, and I think he was in some of the video games. I'm not sure. But Bossk, he's just one of those characters I didn't think got enough, attention. So, and it was nice to see a new figure of this guy. So, anyways, let's get on to this figure review with paint job. Paint apps on this guy, very nice. For his skin and whatnot, it has browns, but then it also has like kind of hints of kind of like a greenish blue. If I'm seeing this right, I don't know. My eyes might be being all screwy on me. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Besides the brown, I'm kind of seeing like a little bit of greenish blue hints here and there. But very nicely well done. His eyes are orange with black pupils. Teeth are white. You can kind of see his tongue on the inside of his mouth there, a little bit of a pinkish red. His gun, of course, is just a flat black, nothing too crazy there. The strap is a tan with little silver buckles. His suit, very nice, kind of yellowish orange, kind of like a mustard orange, really. And then, of course, you got this white, kind of like vest part for his spacesuit, black here and there. You got this red kind of tube around the neck area, as well as this red tube that comes down here and attaches to there, as well as like these little silver things and some silver tubes here and there. And he's got all this other stuff going on his suit that's pretty crazy, pretty complex suit. Has all this stuff on it. You got these things down here, which I'm not sure what they are. If they're kind of like bullets or shells or maybe like grenades or something. But he kind of got like these belt things around his shin, holding these little silver cylinders. His claws on his feet are pretty much grayish. Same for his hands. You got these little like patches, which I don't know if these are like his insignias or his trademark or his symbol or whatever. I really don't know what it is, but it's kind of white, black, and orange. Can't really describe the pattern to you. It's kind of hard to understand what it is exactly. I don't know if the camera's going to focus on that or not. But overall, very nice detail on, very nice paint apps on this guy. Detail on this guy is great as well. You got all the scaly and bumpy look in his head sculpt and whatnot. Very nicely well done. I love the way they did all the scales and such on his arms and his somewhat of you see of his legs down here. Claws and his claws on his hands and his feet. Very nice and pointy. His suit, has all the wrinkles and folds and stuff in it. Very nicely well done. All the tubes and stuff, all the lines and stuff, very nicely well done. Again, his gun's very basic, so I mean, not much detail on the gun. It just looks like your basic kind of, Star Wars blaster rifle. But very nicely well done. Teeth and mouth and stuff very nicely sculpted in there. But all the very nice detail is all in the suit and stuff and the skin. Just very, very nicely well done all the way around. As far as articulation goes, of course, this guy does have articulation. Anyone who was selling this figure and everything like that, for some reason they made a big deal about his mouth articulation, and he does have a mouth hinge, as you can see, but his mouth hardly opens at all. I mean, it has very little space to kind of just barely open. So it's like I really don't even consider it an articulation point, but I mean, I guess it is. Of course, his head, you can get him to look left and right, kind of an up and down and pivot, but not much. I kind of have him in a pose, but I'll just move one thing at a time here. I'm not going to move his arm that his gun's in. But his arm, of course, you can, at the shoulder, you can move, forward, backwards. You can move it kind of outwards, like so, pull it in. He does have a little bit of an elbow joint, so he does have a nice elbow joint. And then, of course, his wrists rotate, and they somewhat also do have a hinge, so you can kind of pivot them a little bit, like he's waving, like, hey, how's it going? I don't know. No waist. Does he have a waist joint? If he does, he does have a little bit of waist joint. Mine's very tight, so I don't really want to take a risk in breaking something. But as you can see, he has a little bit of a waist joint. I mean, others might be looser than mine, but I'm not sure. I just don't want to force it and maybe break something. His legs, with all these things around his legs, it kind of hinders articulation. But you can get his legs to move forward, move backward ever so slightly, move outwards. He does have this kind of seam here at his upper thigh to where you can rotate his leg like so. And then, of course, he does have, I guess those would be double jointed knees. He has a joint here and a joint there. And they kind of bend as far as the suit will let him. So, he has nice double jointed knees. And then, of course, his feet, he has feet articulation to where you can pivot his feet, upwards, backwards like that, and you can kind of like pivot his ankles and whatnot, so you can get all these kind of crazy poses out of him. And he has a little bit of a shin articulation that I just realized right there because that just kind of went loose. So let me try to get him back in his pose that I had him in, if I can. I don't know. I have everything in a set pose, so I try to keep it as close to it as I can. Okay, that's good. All right. Get his leg back a little further there, and there we go. He's back in the pose that I had him pretty much. Spread that leg out a little bit. Fall forward on me now. There we go. So anyway, you guys, and scaling, I don't have any other Star Wars figures to really scale him with. So, but he's in, that 6-inch, 6 to 7-inch scale. He is a pretty good size figure. So he'll scale in well with G.I. Joe guys, probably other Star Wars figures from the Black series, as well as others that are kind of like in the 6-inch scale. Any Predator figures he probably scale in well with. I should have grabbed one, but I didn't. And but I mean, he'll scale in well with your normal 6-inch to 7-inch scale action figures. So pretty simple there for scale. Anyway, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed my review on the Bossk Black Series figure from Hasbro. And that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Like always, please comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next figure review. Thank you for watching.